So, is it really possible to vacation on just 60 rupees? To begin with, let's look into the definition of what exactly is a vacation. So, according to the Oxford Dictionary, an extended period of leisure and recreation, especially one spent away from home. In simple words, stepping out of your home and relaxing. You see, the problem is in our generation. We see vacations as something that has to be glamorous. The general stereotypes are you have to travel to a different city, you have to spend big budget on your travel, you need to stay in fancy resorts, you need to pay for good food, fancy beaches, misty mountains. And only then, when all these boxes are ticked, it's counted as a vacation. But according to the definition, me stepping out of my home and just relaxing in a park and sipping on some juice is technically a vacation too. So let's find out if these two are actually the same. Now, the two most common problems when it comes to going on vacations are money and time. If you're young, you could probably relate to being too broke and not being able to afford to go for a really fancy vacation. Or if you're probably working or starting to work, you don't have a lot of time. You're going to be busy, you're going to have hectic schedules. And you probably think that, oh, I don't have time to go for vacations or I don't have time to spare. So, to do this experiment, let's see how I handle the money side of things. For this experiment, I went to the store, I bought bread, tomatoes, cucumber, lemon, mint leaves, and chilies. That's all the money I really needed for my vacation because I was making this simple sandwich, which is a family recipe, and it's honestly so delicious. And yeah, you must try it. So with the extra nimbu and the extra mint leaves, I made some nimbu pani, which was so refreshing. Now, that's pretty much the money side of things, but let's look at how I saved time. So I would normally cycle or walk to such places, but since I had all of this camera equipment with me, that wasn't really possible. So I got on my two-wheeler and I set out on this waterfall that's about 10 to 15 minutes away from my place. Now, when I was closing into this waterfall, I was literally 5 minutes away from the waterfall. There were these barricades that were blocking the road, and it said no permit allowed by the Karnataka police, which was honestly kind of disappointing, but it's okay. The whole point of this video is for me to try to prove to you that you don't need to go to fancy places for a vacation. So I quickly took a U-turn, and on the way to this waterfall, there was this beautiful lake, and well, I guess it all worked out in favor, right? To prove my point, I just went to the lake instead. So once I reached there, I got my book out, I took out my sandwich, I sipped on some lemonade, and I just laid back in my lazy chair, and that was bliss. So, just a couple hours in, and I'm back home. In fact, this was so convenient that I had enough time to go back and get a workout in and get some college work done and more. So, think about how much time you could really save if you just change your ideology of what a vacation is. It's so crucial in today's day and age to give yourself a break, relax, recover, and just enjoy. Because you don't need to go to fancy restaurants or big cities to really enjoy the art of vacationing. Now, when I say giving yourself time off, that doesn't mean you're running away from life or the work that you have to get done. No, you're just giving yourself that mental recovery that, trust me, it'll only propel you towards your goal or whatever your work is even more, because you're letting yourself heal and you're letting yourself recover. So, there's this video that I was listening to the other day. It was a video by Jim Rohn where he's speaking about how to set goals and go after them. And he basically says this beautiful quote that goes something like, "The patient person secure in their ambition knows that the drive and ambition will still be there even after some time off." Which basically means if I'm choosing to relax for a day, I'm not running away from my goal. No, I am in fact confident that me relaxing will only propel me towards my goal faster. One, because I'm mentally recovered, and two, I have trust in my goal and my purpose to be so big that me taking a break won't affect whether I want to go at it or not anymore. So after this budget-friendly and time-saving outing, I honestly felt very relaxed and very refreshed. I'm not even kidding. I felt motivated to get back and go towards my goal, like there was some sudden rush of drive. By the way, if you haven't watched my previous video on my goal and how I plan on achieving it and how you can do the same with your goals, I'll have it linked down in the description, so please do go and check it out. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you set out on a not so expensive, not too time-taking vacation and enjoy the little things that life has to offer. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed. Like, share and subscribe, and see you next time.